Hi guys, today is August 26th, Friday, and today I want to look at the my two ARAMCO Gold Disks up close. That's right, these are discs. You cannot call these coins or rounds. If you do that, you will insult some numismatist somewhere. He'll roll over in his grave. So let's take a look at these up close, and then I'm gonna tell you some fun facts about these. Whatever few they are. And then I'm going to tell you how to tell if they're fake or not. Hopefully I could do that. So let's take a look at these up close. As you can see, these are all beat up, and they're not very good looking discs to begin with. They're not very good looking items. It's more of a function over form. And what I also notice is that the minting isn't all that great. Number 4 over here, it's totally whacked and out of alignment. So the front says Philadelphia, USA, US Mint, and the back it says gross weight 493.1 grains, net weight 452.008333 grains or grams, I'm not sure. Fineness 916 and 2/3. This is the 4-pound version, which contains 0.941 ounces of gold, which is an exact weight of 4 British sovereigns. So if you do each British sovereign 0.2354 times 4, you will get the same weight as these discs. There's only I only seen these discs only a couple of other times on YouTube. The first one I saw was by Salivate Metal, and he had a friend of a friend who's not his friend, but maybe could be his mother-in-law, was giving some information about these coins, that the king of Saudi Arabia was tossing these into the crowd. But as much as I read about these discs, they were not tossed into the crowd. I've never read that particular episode. So I think that was a myth, just like Salivate is a myth among his peers. Another YouTuber, and he had an excellent video, was 24K, and he put out his video about a year ago, and I'll link that to in the description below. I'll link Salivate Metal's video also, and 24K had an excellent video. Another YouTuber, relatively new guy, his name is Vaultkeeper, and he's got a pretty nice looking collection of 4 or 5 of these discs. Now this is the 4-pound version. There is a smaller 1-pound version, which is exactly the weight of a sovereign, and this is what it looks like. It looks like this, kind of looks like that, same as the bigger one, and it's got the weight of 0.2354 troy ounces in the back. And the reason that this particular weight, these discs were minted, is because Saudi government, that was acceptable to them, and they wanted these discs stamped as same weight as gold sovereigns. Sorry, I can't let you see the grade or the serial number for security purposes. Okay, so I'm just going to give you some information about these coins. These discs, definitely not coins, were struck in Philadelphia by the United States Mint in 1945 and 1947. So this is after World War II already. And these ones were struck in 1945, and they had a mintage of about 91,000. And the 1 pound version were struck in 1947, and they had the mintage of about 121,000 or so. But a lot of them were melted down, and the 1 pound versions are the more rare now. And I would say that this is the most numismatic or numismatic item that I have, depending on your pronunciation. This is the most numismatic item that I have in my stack. Had some technical difficulties, had to reshoot this. I'm after 6 minutes. I gotta speed this up. Okay, Aramco was and is an oil consortium of 4 U.S. companies, and they had drilling rights and export rights in Saudi Arabia. So before World War II and during World War II, they were doing business as usual, exporting oil for which they were paying the Saudi government $3 million a year USD. And then right after World War II, something happened, and the Saudi government refused to accept payment in dollars, and they wanted only gold, and only gold that they recognized was the British sovereigns. So since U.S. needed oil at the time, but they couldn't legally mint gold coinage, they went to U.S. Mint, and they had these discs designed specifically for that kind of an arrangement. And Aramco paid for these discs, and Aramco paid for the shipping and the minting, and Saudi government took it, and that was acceptable for them. They were circulated in Saudi Arabia, and they were used as money, but not very widely, because Islamic law discourages images on their coins. So mostly their coins were writing. So this must have been a quite interesting item in Saudi Arabia to have the eagle image on it. Interesting story was that these coins, or these discs, sorry, were bought by Aramco for 35 bucks, and they were speculated and sold in India for $70. So people that bought them in Saudi Arabia for 35 bucks doubled their money by selling them in India. There's only a few hundred that are graded by NGC and PCGS, and the highest, I think it's MS62 or MS63, and mine are NGC graded. Both sizes of these discs are fairly rare, and there's many counterfeits around. A lot of them melted down for that particular purposes, that there were just a lot of counterfeits. So let's take a close look, and I'll show you how to tell if these are genuine or not. Let me focus a bit. There are 2 ways to tell if these are genuine, and I read both about these in just articles, and they were done by just news people, not by experts. One way is there's fine lines around all of the lettering. So I believe that these lines are right there. Hard to focus. Right there. Or maybe these lines are it, these indentations. So this is not I can't say it's a foolproof way, but there is lines around the letters. Another way to tell if these are genuine is between the letters M-I-N-T, there is spider-like web of lines, and I can see them right there. And both of these ways of telling these genuine or not, I'm not 100% sure, because if this is correct or not. I'm not an expert. Since these are fairly expensive items, around graded ones are selling like these. They're selling for about 2,000 each. I would probably have to take him to an expert so he can tell me for sure if these are genuine or not. Otherwise, I don't think I'm gonna buy any more. See, there's the spider web. And I would probably not buy the on-slab version at all unless I took him directly to an expert to get it validated. Right there. Anyway, I'm way over my time. One last look. Thank you guys for watching.